For this final segment of Community Focus, we welcome Midland Lions Club members Bob Paris and Steve Poole to tell us about the Lions Hole-in-One Contest fundraiser. Fellows, what are the particulars of the Midland Lions Hole-in-One Contest?
Well, John, the particulars are that each year we do a fundraiser for the Midland Lions Club. And one of our fundraisers is the Hole-in-One Contest. And so we'll be putting on a Hole-in-One Contest here coming up in July, and it's just one of our 4 fundraisers.
What are the dates in July? It runs for more than just one day.
Absolutely. It runs for about a week. We'll start Friday, July 10th and run through Friday, July 17th. So it will be every day from noon to 8, and people will be able to have the opportunity to win $100,000 in our hole-in-one contest in the final round. We have a new location this year, so that's something we're kind of excited about. It's going to be at Curry Park this year, Curry Golf Course.
Which, if you've done this in the past, it used to be at Curry, and then it was moved, and now it's moved back. So we're happy that it's back at Curry. It's a more central location, I think, for golfers.
And you mentioned multiple fundraisers. This is one of several fundraisers Lions have?
Yes, we have about 4 major fundraisers throughout the year to help raise money for charity that we provide throughout the Midland County. One is our hole-in-one that we're talking about now. Coming up on Rivers Days, we'll have our chicken barbecue, where we sell chicken barbecue dinners to the public. That's a major fundraiser. We have the White Cane Sale, where we are in various locations throughout town and sell little white canes and collect donations. And then we also have the mint sale throughout the year in different locations throughout Midland. So.
And the funds that are raised with these fundraisers, how are they used?
We have a lot of different opportunities for the ways in which we use funds. We had about $28,000 in charities that we handed out. Maybe Steve would like to talk about.
Yeah, most of them are kept locally, which is fantastic. We give a lot to eye exams, eyeglasses for students that obviously need some vision help. We give to Leader Dogs, which is their dogs that obviously would help people with vision issues. We've given stuff, backpacks for kids. Different organizations ask us for some funds, and we're able to give that. Mostly sight-centered. But we have done some with hearing as well recently in the Lions Club. A
new area that we're looking to attempt to help with is hearing folks that might have difficulty with hearing and those types of pieces, yeah. The Leader Dog is a really interesting piece because one of our members, Ron Sharp, helps with Leader Dogs, and so even at our meetings, he'll bring in his new young pup Leader Dogs and come to the meetings.
He raises them, yeah.
Yeah, helps raise them, and it's a really great program.
You also provide a scholarship or scholarships for? We do.
For students that are studying optometry at Ferris State University, we provide up to $2,500 a year towards scholarships for students going into to the optometry field. Yep.
Now, what's the cost to enter the contest?
The hole-in-one
is
$1 a ball to rent, so to speak, or you can do 12 for $10. So you would come up to us, and we would give you the amount of balls that you want to hit. It's 100 yards away, and you know, the closest to the pin would qualify every day for the finals. So you obviously would want to get as close as possible. One of the things we've seen in the past is if it's raining, it seems like people don't want to come out. And as a golfer myself, balls are likely to stick more when it's raining out. So I mean, I'm not saying to come out when it's pouring, but if it rained and it stopped, then the ground is obviously a little bit wet, and it wouldn't be bouncing all over the place at times. And I think that I want to make sure that people know that we're going to be open, even if it's sprinkling, and come out. And obviously, the money that you're giving to us is staying in the area. So that's a positive as well.
Do you have any? If it's thunder and lightning, do you suspend play then?
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm sure we'd follow the safety rules.
First.
Sure. Yep. And what are some of the prizes that are available? You talked about the $100,000 for a hole-in-one in the final round, but how about some of the other prizes?
We'll have daily prizes that are given for folks that are closest to the pin, and then in the final round, if we don't end up having a $100,000 winner, the one closest to the pin will win $1,000. So through the days, there are different prizes. So.
We obviously hope every year that somebody makes a hole-in-one in the finals, because obviously that would be great. It'd be fantastic.
Good publicity.
Good publicity, and $100,000 would, I think everybody would enjoy. So.
Sure. Now, how many years has the Lions Club been doing the hole-in-one contest?
About 18 years. We've been running for 18 years, and so far we haven't had anybody hit the 100,000, but we think this year could be an opportunity.
Could be it.
But you have had some people hit a hole-in-one on a daily, which is
right.
Is there a price for that also, or is that only gets them into the final?
It gets them in the final, and they also get a daily prize.
There's a daily prize if they do get a hole-in-one, and I presume if they get more people that get a hole-in-one on a daily, more than 3 would go on to the final. it's the closest to the pin, the 3 closest to the pin every day, but if 3 or 4 or 5 people get a hole-in-one on a given day,
I'm
they
sure.
would all go on to the
Yep,
final.
that's correct. Yeah. We have some people who are, you know, shooting 3 or 4 times in the finals as well because they've qualified over numerous
Several days,
Days,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where can folks get more detailed information on the hole-in-one contest?
Well, there are several different places. You can check our website at www.midlandlions.org, or I can give you the Lions phone number that you could call. It's 989-631-0785, and then the Midland Lions has a Facebook page. So those are all places where you could look and find information, not just on the hole-in-one event, but also the other fundraisers that we're having and different events that we do throughout the year, parades and things of those things that Lion members are engaged in. Yep.
Well, Bob, Steve, thank you for joining us, telling us about the Lions Hole-in-One Contest fundraiser. We're glad that you joined us for the July installment of Community Focus. We've enjoyed hearing about some useful, informative, and educational activities that we can all look forward to in Midland in the coming weeks. And remember, if your club or nonprofit organization would like to join us at this table in the months to come, you can find our application online at MCTV section of the city website, or visit MCTV in person to submit an application. We'd love to have you be a part of Community Focus.